How did you ever get to be so stupid?
Oh.
Hi.
Oh.
We were smote
Smote what?
by fell sorceries.
Smote by sorceries.
Surely this was a spell cast by a rival wizard.
Huh? The sleepiness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A spell cast by a rival wizard to keep us from streaming our arcane and ancient knowledge to the masses.
Yeah, we did take a little nap. And then we woke up and we ate a sandwich really, really fast just now.
You ever have a 5-minute sandwich?
And now we're here, though. Star Spawn! I have a big cake.
Mm-hmm. We did a little family get-together. And my mom found a bakery that will make vegan cakes. And she got us a cake that weighs about 4 pounds.
Yeah, it's the biggest cake I've ever seen. And it's vegan, and it's
It put almost everybody in a coma.
incredibly sweet. It's scary how sweet it is, honestly. But I'm gonna nibble at some of this cake while we stream. Starspawn says, "Hey, you're finally awake."
If you say that to us at almost any given point in the day, it might be true.
Yeah, that's accurate. What's your plan for today?
Well, more House Flipper, because I'm just a House Flipper streamer now. That's all I really have the attention span for.
You already played through the whole game, didn't you?
On my computer. But I think today, so you can get involved, let's try out sandbox mode. We
Okay.
can pass the keyboard back and forth, make
Okay.
lots of noise for the people.
Yeah. Build a house.
Oh yeah, that too.
Okay. I'm down to build a house.
I haven't tried sandbox mode, so I don't know exactly how it works.
Have you done any building?
I mean, I haven't built a house, but I assume it works pretty much the same as, like, you know, adding walls and
Okay.
everything within a house. New property, new folder. What does that mean?
I don't know. Maybe you can, like,
We got
organize the
stored 'em.
properties.
Alright, so where do we want to build? Do
Oh,
we want to build on the coast with the beach?
Mm-hmm.
There's a dense forest.
Right.
There's an island. And then there's just the town. I vote forest.
Yeah.
And, of course, the largest property size. We would just call it Ghost Meat. Ghost Meat Manor.
Goat's Meat Manor. I love that.
Manort. Create jobs and houses. Share them with your friends. I ain't doing that. I'm just gonna build a house. Oh, we got a little water tower.
Starspawn wants you to have an HGTV show where you flip houses.
There was an HGTV DLC for the previous game.
Yeah.
This is a lot of fucking property, huh?
The water tower is making me think that this is, Palia.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a big area.
Okay, alright, so...
Yeah, is there any way to...
Oh!
Huh?
It's a little different. We can alter the terrain, even.
Oh, wow.
Dirt management. Transform teal. Alright. So build walls. Virtual walls. I guess invisible walls.
Yeah.
We can remove full walls rather than manually breaking them down in this mode, it looks like. Item quests.
So, I mean, it looks like this is more of a level editor as
Yeah.
well. So you could technically, like, make it into a level for somebody to play.
Oh, how big do we want it? Because, I mean, obviously I want some outdoor space for plants.
I mean, is there a way to measure?
Not really. I don't think so.
I have no idea. Yeah.
Edit land borders. Okay, I guess that tells you it's 300 by 300.
Yeah.
blocks, like the blocks that you build the walls with.
Make it 100 by 100, maybe? Because that still leaves 2/3 of the land, and I feel like that's still huge.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how I'll figure out the center.
Oh yeah, I don't know. No, Start Spawn. I don't believe we are going into Eds next year.
I guess I could figure out what this is right here. What does that say? 35, 34? Of course, it's right under the fucking shit there.
32-ish.
32-ish.
Or the weekend passes are already gone for Neds. I don't know. You could hit up Tirith and see if there's like anything else available. I'm not sure, but I'm sure she'd help you out if she can.
Here's the 100 mark. Okay. So that would be...
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, we'll have to build a foundation anyways, so... Okay.
Good lord.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking big.
Chateau de Ghost Meat.
Okay, so... That's not the middle, though. What do we say, 32? So 31.
No, you need to, I'm sorry, wait, what?
If we want it to be centered on this property, the driveway point is 32 bricks across, and there's already one for that 100.
Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah.
I think this is correct. And then we do another hundo. Or 99, because it's already got the first block built. Oh. No. Okay, so this is 32 right here.
Right.
So from the edges we need... What's 100 minus 32?
68. So you need 34 on both sides? Doing some house math.
Can't wait to find out it was wrong as hell.
Oh, yeah. This is like Minecraft, man.
These don't match. Wait, maybe they do.
Well, Starsmart, if you can't make it, I mean, we can all hang out in the stream. I will certainly be hanging out in the stream.
Oh, wow. Actually, all of these are correct.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so let's fill it in now. Oh, I gotta build another thing to fill it in. My bad. Forgot that's how it works.
Good lord. That's a pretty efficient builder. It's a pretty nice tool.
Yeah, in the game, I don't know if I've built any walls on stream, but like the way it works is it's way slower than that. It's not instantaneous. Like if you build a wall, you build the first layer, and then you build the second layer.
Yeah.
But like you can set it so you don't have to manually set it between each layer. You just say, I want to build this wall. So you have it all highlighted, but you do have to stand there holding the button while they lay each layer of brick.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so I guess walls, exterior walls. I say this is a good base, and then we can like make it a little funkier on the edges, so it's not just a plain ass boring house square.
No, I want a Minecraft style dirt house.
Well, I can't build with dirt, so
Terrible game.
I'm gonna build this and not put a door in, so we just live in here. Whoop. How tall?
I don't know.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's try 15.
Yeah, Star Spawn. I do want to do that Star Wars discussion next year. I don't like I guess we should try to do it earlier in the year, but I don't know exactly when would be the best time for everybody.
Well, you know I have a very busy schedule.
Roadkill has a very busy schedule. Starspawn says they have seen episode 1 3 or 4 times, episode 2 twice, and episode 3 one time 20 years ago.
I've seen the prequels more than I've seen the originals because I love to watch the prequels because they're just such a shit show. They're so fun to watch because they suck so fucking bad. We still haven't seen episode 9.
Yeah, that's true. We've only seen
1 through 8.
We've seen 1 through 8. I know we've only seen 8 one time. Did we watch episode 7 more than once?
I don't think so. Well, maybe twice because we have it on Blu-ray, so I feel like we watched it here at some point.
Okay. I know that was a short period of time. Like, there are a few movies we've been to theaters multiple times to see.
Yeah, I think that was Fury Road.
Yeah. Well, I saw the Nolan Batman films multiple times.
Oh yeah, I saw Dark Knight like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah. And, yeah, I know we watched Fury Road in theaters a few times. But, yeah, I guess I've
How do you like my house?
love this house.
It's basically a big bucket.
Are you okay?
Yeah. He just tried to murder me with that cake.
Can you build basements?
I don't think so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know, because there are basements.
Well, I mean, you look like you could do the terrain modification, so surely you can just dig a hole in the ground, right?
Land holes. Okay, so yeah, I guess it would have been good to know that.
We can figure that out later. I mean, let's just work on the first floor.
Okay, so you see the water tower, that's the back of the house. So this is the front of the house. So we need an elegant foyer.
We need an elegant foyer. How are you going to determine what the center of that is now? Let's put the door in.
We could build some guide bricks.
Yeah, I think that might be a good idea.
What do we say?
It was 34 to
yeah.
get to 31. So yeah, do it to 34 and then mark the foyer, mark the entrance. You could have elegant double doors.
All right.
Bananas, fruits.
Okay, exterior doors. We got double sliding doors. We got Whitney.
Yeah, I mean, what kind of vibe are we going for here? We gonna do? Is it ultra modern? Is it like a classical kind of look?
I don't know.
I feel like I would go classical so that it's
Almost mansion.
yeah.
Which of these?
I want to
doors?
build the kind of mansion you would build a secret lab under. You know what I mean?
Well, here's a rickety ass door.
Here's a rickety ass door. I gotta run to the bathroom. Sorry, we just started the stream. I'll be right back.
None of these are particularly classic.
Are these all the doors?
All the exterior ones. I mean, I guess we could use any type of door.
Well, click on this one.
And like you can edit it a decent bit. Like you
Yeah.
can change the wood.
I feel like that's probably the one I would go with like a mahogany or something like that. I'll be back.
I'm gonna turn time flow off because I can't see shit at night. You happy for interrupting the stream?
Yeah.
Knocking the cake in the
Oh
floor.
my god, it's a disaster. Yeah, I'm happy. Okay, doors. I like that door.
And also we can change the handle if you care.
Yeah. What do we got?
I feel like 1 is probably gonna be
1, maybe 3. Oh no, 1 or 4.
4 is the default, so they obviously think that's what looks best with it.
Yeah, I kind of like 4 the best.
Okay. Do you want it black or
Maybe a copper.
and also there is like straight up mahogany, but there are some other options.
Oh, what is that? Oh, dark beach is good. I like that.
And like you can change the door frame and the door.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, and it does have this laser grid thing to help you center stuff a little better.
Right.
And you can also pick up and move doors and windows after you've placed them, which you couldn't do in the previous game.
So if you put 2 of these down, does it become a double door?
No.
So it's gonna have the door jam in the middle?
Yeah.
Are there no double doors?
There are double doors, but they're not going to be like this is a double door. Let's see how much we can change it.
Well, this is a sliding door, right?
Yeah.
Was there a non-sliding double door? Like, what is that one?
Oh, that actually does look okay. It's not a full double door.
It's not a double door. Yeah, I think that white one is the one to go with, just so it's a little more interesting.
Can we make this one look a little...
But it's like asymmetrical, right?
It's just the same as the other one. It's just the opposite side.
No, it's not.
Alright, here's what we can do, because I can get rid of this shit. Like, it's not costing me any money, so let's just look at them side by side.
Yeah, I want the white one. That's what I would want. 'Cause
Okay.
It's symmetrical. Like, it's got 3 window panes instead of 2, is what I'm saying. Oh yeah, I guess that's a good point. We need to get a sub to Disney for a month to watch all the Star Wars stuff.
Sure, we do.
What do you mean?
I mean, I've got most of those movies on Blu-ray.
We'd have to buy the last two.
Allegedly. You want to go with 4 on this one as well?
I think so, yeah.
What the fuck?
Mochum! Mochum has subbed with Prime for 13 months. Thank you, Mochum.
That's a lot of months. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So, I think that's the center.
Yeah, I think so.
I believe it is.
Rad. How you doing today, Mochum?
We can build a little deck we want.
Yeah.
Porch. I guess just a stoop right here and we can build a deck.
I guess we could have made the foundation taller, huh?
I wonder if it'll let us do that. Oh.
What the fuck?
I was just trying to see if it would do it within, or like, oh, I can't even open the door now.
Yeah, you put a fucking mound of earth in front of it. Beautiful.
Oh, we can fly. Just like in Minecraft. How do I get rid of this?
Go back to the first tool you had. That one. I feel like this just has to have like an opposite.
R. Yeah, okay. Flatten. Yes. Yes. Yeah, okay.
Hit escape.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, I've made a hole in the earth, as Deftones foretold. People kept saying there was an undo button. I have not seen this undo button.
You hit Control Z.
Yeah, it is Control Z.
Is it literally? Oh my god, I didn't actually expect that.
What's the history on it?
Hell yeah. There you go.
Ugh, but it put it back the wrong color. But there's this shit.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Motion, we're doing well today. God, I'm sorry for clearing my throat so much. How many side Star Wars stories are there now? Just the movies, just the two? Just Solo and Rogue One?
Why does it have to... That's all I can think of.
Because we saw Rogue One, we've never seen Solo. Not that we have to discuss those. I'm only interested, I think, in discussing the main trilogies, but I was just curious how many there were.
Alright, okay, there's a door. Let's think about rooms. So, foyer. And if we're gonna have stairs, do we want them, like, in the center of the house, in the back of the house?
Yeah, I think in the center.
Okay. So, center, I'm gonna make center guidelines.
I'm gonna goad you into building the Resident Evil mansion.
I told you we're gonna build the cabin for Mandy.
That would be rad, actually.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh yeah, I think we've talked about that before. Starspawn, like Starspawn's never seen the Clone Wars show.
I love the Clone Wars show. I've never watched the 2D one. I have some of it on DVD, but I love the 3D one.
Yeah, it's really good.
Dave Filoni cares about Star Wars more than George Lucas. Huh?
It's like you're Kanye out here going,
Oh.
George Lucas does not care about Star
He
Wars.
doesn't.
Yeah, we need to watch Solo at some point too. Though I've heard everybody says Solo is so fucking terrible. Like, and I can imagine, but I just wonder, you know.
I assume they play that song from the Just Move or Just Dance game
Oh,
through the whole
Jesus.
thing.
Yeah.
How do you like my house?
Love it. Love it.
We're building the House of Leaves. Okay, so this is the dead center of the house.
Alright.
Just for reference.
Solo is something. Starspawn says.
Also, what's really pissing me off about Star Wars right now is that they tentatively acknowledge the holiday special.
Oh God, yeah, you brought this up the other day because why did this come up?
I've seen some merchandise that's talking about like Life Day and everything, and Life Day's not mentioned in anything
Oh, yeah.
outside of the holiday
Yeah.
special.
Because you've got this advent calendar your mom gave you. It's a Star
Mhm.
Wars advent calendar, and it's got
No, that's the one my mom gave Amanda and David, because it's a pop-up of a tree, and each day is an ornament for the tree, but it says Star Wars Life Day special on the cover.
yeah.
Or something like that, you know? Okay. Boy,
Ojum says they have some of the 2D Clone Wars recorded on an old VHS.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I don't like the style of the 2D.
Really?
Yeah,
It's what's his fuck?
Yeah.
I thought you loved his stuff.
I do, but not for Star Wars. Like, it kind of, I don't know, it just bugs me for some reason.
I don't have a problem with it.
So I never watched that show.
Alright. Anakin eats bugs in that show, so...
He does eat bugs.
Okay, you gotta help me think.
Oh,
This
Jesus.
is too much space, and I'm getting
Yeah.
fucking
I
decision
would,
paralysis, I suppose.
I feel like I would start at those guidelines and come back from there as
From here or from here?
from there and come back and then make that like the foyer.
Well, I didn't mean to build that too high, but whatever.
Yeah, did we only watch the first Mandalorian season?
Yeah,
Or did we watch 2 seasons?
we watched one.
Yeah.
Because, like, that's all we watched. We didn't watch Book of Boba. We didn't watch Ahsoka.
Yeah. Because you know, Starspawn saying that Andor is really good.
Andor, that's another
I
one.
know a lot of people really loved Andor. Yeah, I liked the first season of Mandalorian, but it felt a lot like episode 7 to me. Which is not a bad thing, but I'm sure Andor is a lot better.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people loved Andor.
Yeah, Andor is supposedly like a real show with like real writing and consequences and stuff.
Damn.
And not just a nostalgia grab kind of thing.
That is a big fucking room, huh?
Yeah.
What other rooms do we want down here? Because obviously if we're going to have a second floor, that's where the bedrooms are going to be, right?
Sure, yeah. So we need like a living room, we need a kitchen,
A dining
a
room.
dining room, a what kind of rooms are in houses?
The drawing room. A den.
Conversation pit?
Solarium. I could make a conversation pit.
Conversation pit. What?
I don't know. I was just thinking about how that hole tool worked, and it literally just deleted the texture for the grass, so I don't know exactly how to build a basement.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
It's some sort of bathroom down here, even if it's not a full bath.
Yeah, I need a bathroom. I don't know which side here do you want the living room to be on? Maybe start with the living room.
Let's do this side.
Okay. Should we put some big windows in the front?
Yeah, I feel like windows would be good. I'm just like, do we like this perfectly divided into thirds, or do we want to make the foyer slimmer?
I think it's a good size.
Okay.
Do you want to make the front of the house any longer on the sides?
I was debating.
Because, like, I feel like the door looks a little funky just sitting in the dead front of the house like that. I feel like it needs, like, an overhang over it or something.
Like internally or externally?
I feel like this wall either needs to come back or the walls on the sides need to go out. So that it's not a perfect, like, box, you know?
Yeah. I feel like coming in would probably look the best, in my opinion.
They do love going back to Tatooine and Star Wars. You're right, Star Spawn. It's like y'all remember Tatooine? Like, yeah, man.
Well, it's probably one of the easiest environments.
Yeah, probably true.
There aren't creatures there you're not allowed to fucking shoo away.
Take all your actors out to the fucking desert.
We done it.
What'd you do? No, we got 2 entranceways. What are you doing?
I'm trying to make sure it's in the center.
I think that's as center as it's gonna be.
Is that lined up?
I mean, it's not, but if you move one, it's gonna move.
No, it's the same place this door's in.
Okay.
No, not virtual wall, remove wall.
It's sad you don't get to bust stuff up with the sledgehammer in here. Yeah, like that. Let me put windows on either side. That's nice.
Yeah, let's look at the windows.
Should we put some slim windows on either side of the door?
We can, yeah.
Into the foyer. Oh, we got one of those circular windows down there. Could put that up at the top of the house somewhere.
Yeah. Build a boat on land with portholes.
We could, yeah. Well, you gotta have, like, a circular window up in the attic.
Yeah, for the ghost to look out.
Yeah, for your, like, your illegitimate...
Oh, the disappointments room is what you're thinking
like
of.
your freak child who gets stashed away in the
It's
attic.
our freak child?
Our freak child. That's a TLC show. My freak child.
Okay, so can we make this wood? We can make it matching wood, and we can get rid of the bars. And the windowsill, no shutters. Something like this. Well, actually lined up with the door.
You want like a full window?
I mean, is that what you want? What do you want?
I don't know.
You said something. I thought you had an idea.
No, I just said, like, do we need some windows on the side? Like,
Like here?
well, yes, but also beside the door.
What?
I
What
don't
about-
know. I don't know. I'm like, windows, you're just putting windows wherever. I don't know. What kind of window do you want here going into this room?
Well, this is a living room, so I feel like it needs to be bright. But, like, are we building this according to our aesthetics or according to what we just randomly think looks good?
Well, I assume our aesthetics. So what kind of window would you want?
Something weird.
Something weird. I feel
There we go. That's what I want. You feel like what
I
now?
feel like those half curved windows would look good next to the door.
These? Or these?
It's something like that. Yeah, probably maybe those.
I think these are... those are the tallest ones.
But why would the window be on the ground?
Well, that's typically what people have. They'll have... Like this, you know?
Yeah, we already got that.
So, you want it up here?
Yeah, I feel like that's fine. Like, move it out a little bit. Like, right there. Does that look abnormal to you?
Yeah, it looks weird.
Okay, well then leave it. Don't do it.
Just put a million of these little round windows in. Make the whole house glass.
You would hate that.
Mm-hmm. What we could do is this shit. What we could do is, why can't we do this shit? I've done this in the base game.
It's clipping into the top of the door. I think you have to go one higher.
There, the windowsill was the issue. We could do that. Let's a little more light in to that room. I wish we could make the, there's a school, I think, as you go from our town into the bigger city nearby that has, like, basketball windows.
Oh,
Because it's
yeah.
into their gym, obviously.
yeah.
So it's these big round windows, but the bars are shaped like the lines on a fucking basketball. I don't know, I kind of want to pick one of these weird windows. Like, maybe combine, something like this with a bigger piece in the middle.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Starspawn is saying that Disney just announced they dropped Jonathan Majors as Kang. So that's the dude that was playing the new villain in the Marvel Universe.
Yeah, I thought they announced that forever ago because people made a
No.
big stink about him.
No, like they really haven't. It's just stuff's kind of been on hold. Cause yeah, he's got like a lot of like nasty abuse allegations and like he's going to court and shit over it. And I guess everybody assumed he was gonna get dropped, but then they did a lot of work on Disney Plus with like the Loki show and stuff, putting him in the universe. But yeah, I guess it's like official now that they're not going that route.
Yeah, like, how do you think that looks?
Oh, he was already found guilty of some stuff? Okay. I didn't know if they had done the trial yet or what. How does what look?
Silly, dumb, industrial.
I feel like it needs separation. Or maybe not.
I feel like that's something we're gonna fundamentally disagree on, because I like it all together like this, but...
Okay, then just leave it like that. That's fine. But you gotta mirror it on the other side, right?
What other side? Over there?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. What is this other room gonna be? This is gonna be the living room.
I don't know, maybe this dining room? Where's the library?
Oh, yeah, where do you want it? Upstairs?
I don't know.
Because we could try to work out, like, a secret passage into the library from the bedroom or something.
Maybe.
Maybe this does look a little not residential.
Well, it doesn't have to look. Just go with it for now so we can start building the interior. Yeah, I haven't watched any of the stuff with Jonathan Majors. And I know, like, all of the multiverse stuff is kind of tied up with him. I mean, he's also, like, an important multiverse character. So, I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work out.
Well, I mean, that's probably actually pretty smart on Disney's part doing the multiverse shit, because then you'd be like, oh yeah, it's a different dude. But it's the same dude.
Yeah,
but it's a different dude, but it's the same dude.
Honestly, I would just recast him and just keep going. Like, they've had so few recastings. Like, you can forgive it. And I mean, one of the major recastings they did was Rhodey, and I think Don Cheadle is way cooler as Rhodey. So, like, I would just recast the guy.
It's kind of making me think of a bus from the inside. Also, do I want the windowsills?
Give it plants on them.
Yeah. But I could also have floor plants along the wall if I want.
What kind of flooring do we want in here?
Living room, surface finishes. Okay. So we got paint, obviously. We got paneling, which is mostly the wood.
Yeah.
And, like, this is kind of just a starting point. So, like, say you choose this warm beach or whatever. You can do a cut pattern.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's not letting me do it for this one. But also, you can just do custom glossy wood or whatever. So, like, you can just choose a color. And it'll apply it to a wood texture. But, like, you can say there's just a lot of customization, so don't feel like this is the end point.
Yeah.
This is kind of just,
I mean, I feel like hardwood is what I would want.
So there's, you know, obviously a couple of options here.
I like that rich one there. That one.
This one?
Neutral. Well, go down and over. Down, over. What warm wood? High gloss, warm wood.
It's very glossy. Here, I'll show you.
Yeah, Starspawn saying the rumor is also that maybe they pivot to Doctor Doom being the big bad guy with a Fantastic Four film. I do agree that, yeah, we need a good Fantastic Four film. Like, it's...
How do I
very
apply a surface
upsetting.
finish?
You just do it like you would in the game.
Surface finishes. Oh, okay. So we get the high gloss. That's what we got.
I think so.
Um.
So I think what you did is you just placed the item down.
Yeah. So I mean, that's just what I assumed you had to do. That's what this looks like. And like, if you want the rotation to change, I can change the rotation.
I think that's fine. I like that. The last rumor I saw recently was that they were talking about maybe Pedro Pascal playing Reed Richards in a Fantastic Four film. I don't know if that's accurate or not. I know they already had Krasinski as Reed in the Doctor Who movie. Doctor what's his name? Fuck. Dr. Magic Man, what's his name? Benedict Cumberbatch. What's that guy's name? why are you letting me fucking flounder about it? Like, what's his name? Doctor Strange. Thank you, Doctor Strange. God damn it. Doctor Strange.
Dr. Strangelove.
Doctor Strangelove. God, my mind went blank. All I could think was Doctor Who.
Alright, and walls. We got wallpapers. We got paint.
Yeah. No.
And we can do paneling. So, like, you know, we can have half panel and then, like, a wall painted.
Yeah, that's always my favorite thing is, like...
Yeah, it's much more visually interesting to have both.
Yeah. So, like...
I don't know.
Like, my dream office would be, like, half paneled on the bottom and then, like, a pale green color on the walls.
Okay. Paint. And, like, you can actually choose the underlying texture, but I can't really tell the difference between these two. Like, this is obviously when you go into a messed up house that you're refinishing.
Yeah.
Living room, though. What color?
It's like, what is this?
This is paint. I'm just going to lay down paint so we can figure out a color there, and we may have to change some shit. So, like, you know, we've already got this reddish wood.
Yeah, your color, whatever, you pick this.
I'm about to hand it off to you.
Why?
Because that was the agreement. We pass it back and forth.
Okay.
Pink, bright pink living room. I don't know.
I mean, I feel like a living room needs to be neutral. Paint it gray like your aunt's house. Everything's just gray.
Yeah, but we can make it goth.
Yeah. So goth it up.
This is abysmal dark room.
My abysmal dark living room.
Because the house is big. I don't know what you'd have to do to make it look small. Because, you know, that's what people always say. You paint shit bright to make a small room look bigger. But this room is fucking huge.
You still got some of the windowsills down here. I think you need to get rid of.
Yeah, I think I was trying to debate whether I wanted... Oh, why didn't you paint that? Whether I wanted it with or without you. I can't live.
I can't live with or without. It's probably one of Star Spawn's favorite bands. I feel like they're big U2 person. So someone's gonna get fed up one day with me giving them 90s music grief. Just go fucking ballistic in the chat. They're waiting for the Star Wars talk.
Yeah.
Then they're gonna get our channel banned.
Yeah, you can't be nude on Twitch anymore. They took it back. They said, actually, never mind. You guys are fucking freaks.
Oh, there they go. They're going ballistic. They said, just kidding. JK.
So do we want a brighter wood? I feel like a brighter wood would look best. Far up do we want it? Here? Is that normal?
Yeah, it looks fun.
Oh, but what about this? Is that gonna look dumb? Kinda looks dumb, huh? So should it actually...
Yeah, just do it like that. Can you change the cut pattern or the orientation after you place it?
After you place it, I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna do this and then change the bottom half.
Oh, I see what
This
you're
is too short, though, I feel like.
saying. Yeah, I'm with you, Starsman. I don't feel too particular about U2 in either direction. Like, they're fine. I like some of their tracks. They got some good, some of them radio hits are not too bad.
Does this not look too short to you? I feel like I'd want it to be at least one taller. So, I don't know. Should I move the windows up? Maybe we should make the room and then install the windows. How do you feel about that? No?
No.
Okay.
Because you're going to put stuff on the walls and then the windows aren't going to fit right. Wish you could do like molding, but I don't think that's really a thing, is it?
They added it eventually in the previous... Damn it. That's not what I wanted. I need it in the fucking...
They added molding in the first game?
Yeah, sorry. But I don't... They're like beams and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think there's molding currently. Do we like that? Well, you can decide here.
Oh, shit.
Well, this is what we agreed on, and you said yes. That sounds like fun.
Okay.
Little bitch.
Yeah, hand me the mouse.
You don't want the pad?
No, it's fine. Clouds.
Clouds? And yeah, you can undo everything I've just done if you want. Work on a different room. Just... I'm tired of you sitting there going, uh-huh, yeah.
What do you mean?
While I suffer for my art. I'm gonna eat cake.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to a different room. I don't know what's going on in that room. I don't know how to do anything. How do I do anything?
Okay. Q
Uh-huh.
will do specifics for the thing. Yeah, right click brings up your general tools.
So how do I go to flooring?
Back out of this. Hit Q. Sorry. Back out. Hit right click. The roller is all the surfaces in this mode.
Okay.
So, Q.
Okay.
And then choose material, like whatever kind of flooring. You'll just have to go through up here until you find what you want.
We need some, oh, here we go. That's what I'm talking about.
And you can adjust the rotation if you want it to be diamond rather than square.
Right.
If you want to remove that,
Yeah.
it's right click.
This.
Yeah, remove walls. Just be careful because as you move, it changes the selection. Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god. What's happening right now?
I don't know.
What am I doing? What do I do?
Just click. Don't hold. Just click. I'm really happy that this doesn't cost anything because you can try whatever over and over.
So if one says they have wainscoting like that in their hallway,
Ooh.
but only on one side, and that's the only room they have it in.
Somebody realized it was too much work. I think I might go back and change that to black wood.
Alright. Kitchen. What's a kitchen look like? Wait, no, this is the dining room, isn't it? Oh, I was thinking this was the kitchen.
I think the kitchen should be the room adjacent, like back here.
Yeah, no, this is the kitchen now.
Okay.
I already started.
Kitchen forward house.
What kind of walls would I have in a kitchen? I don't know.
I would suggest tile.
I'm not a designer.
I mean, I'm not either. I think about what would actually be practical. For the most part. Cake box noises for you. Pretend I'm putting you in the cake box.
Why? Ugh. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, let's try something with this shit down here to make it look less weird with the wood. So, like, there's nothing that's like... Like, there aren't anything, like, beams or something you put on the wall that would be like that? Like wainscoting or molding or whatever?
I mean, it will clip to the wall like that, so you could try it. I guess you'd have to go to the store. because I don't
Where's
see
the store?
tab.
Okay.
So it's installations, I believe. Or no, it's architectural elements.
Architectural elements.
Or you can just search beam in the search bar up
Ooh,
there.
Carspawn's saying use rainbow metal. I gotta clean my glasses. It's fucking abysmal over here. Hang on. Okay. Architectural elements.
And there's like smooth ones, but there's also
These beams?
yeah. Well, there's wood planks too, but there are beams up at the top.
I mean,
That's a smooth one, but that's a block. And there's that thing there at the beginning.
This?
Oh, that's a roof. Never mind.
That's a roof, bro. What am I gonna do with a roof?
Keep the rain out.
These are like how do I select it to put it in the house?
Buy with the space bar.
Okay. No, like this is enormous. Like that's not what we want. So maybe it is just this plank.
You can try that. Feel like that's gonna be too thin, and I don't know how it attaches. I haven't tried to use it. Like if you rotate it, it just rotates along the wall, right?
I don't know. Yeah, that's not right.
Yeah, I don't know if there was a smooth edged one.
I don't think there is.
Actually, I think that first one was.
No,
No,
none
never
of them
mind.
are. Even the ones that look smooth actually aren't. What do I do? This and then this.
Hit R. Rotate to the the coin at the top.
Yeah, so I just don't think that's the thing we can really do. However, I think I do want metal along the bottom here. Let's look at the rainbow metal. Fuck, I didn't choose it. Oh, why is this shit so fucked up? No, I did choose it. What's it doing?
I don't know. Maybe it just doesn't apply well to that. Yeah, if you go to the blank one up there.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. That must mean something else. Like, go back to that with Q. Coated metal, so I don't know that it necessarily means...
Where are you
Wait, I don't... It says custom color metal, and then rainbow is one.
I thought it was just gonna be a rainbow
Yeah.
color. So like if I do this, then yeah, it's just...
Oh.
Oh my god. Why is it so fucked up?
I guess... I don't know. So it's not a very dark color you have.
Some steel going down here. Some fucking Peter steel.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's manifesting that way.
Is it because we don't have lights in here or what? Like, what's the deal?
Yeah, is the sun just too much for it?
Can
You want to build a floor over it?
a floor?
Oh, like a ceiling, I mean.
Oh, maybe. How do I do that?
Right click.
And then this.
Yeah, and then you'll have to look up in the corner. And then, yeah, click. Drag to that corner. Click, and then, yeah, pull out back here.
Like, why is it orange?
I don't know. I thought it was reflecting the brick, but... Maybe try a cut pattern on it. And see if that helps. Of course, that's not what you want, though, is it?
No.
Yeah, it's still... I don't know. I don't understand why that's how it works.
I don't know either. Fucking... How do I turn this on?
Hit E.
Like, I wanted to see what that would do, because, like, why is it, like, copper like that? Doesn't make any sense, right?
No. Are we gonna build a house, or are we gonna build a survival horror, map?
If we built our dream house, would it not be a survival horror map? What are you talking about? I don't know. I don't hate it anyway, so like I'm just gonna roll with it. I feel like we just have a problem with these windows.
Okay.
And they need to move up. How do I do that?
Yeah, go to the hand tool. Just grab it and move it up. Like, hold down. I mean, if you don't like the windows,
I don't dislike the windows. They're just too low. Because like if we were to like put a sink here, it would be like down there, you know. It needs.
I feel like that's how people install sinks in houses. To be real with you.
Perfect. All right, I'm gonna go move the other ones up a little bit.
Do you want to move the not in here, in your room?
Yeah, I do.
If you switch to the paint tool, look at the surface and hit R.
To duplicate it.
Yeah.
Hell
I really don't know why it's orange.
I don't know either. We'll worry about it later. We'll fix that in post.
Make it like a fucking industrial kitchen.
Yes. Okay. I need. Fuck this. Fuck this ceiling. All my homies hate ceilings. Okay. I need. What goes in the kitchen? Do I have to install the fittings and stuff for the water?
No, they took that out.
Okay.
So, like, if you put a sink down, you can move it. If you put a shower down, you can move it. It's divided up in a strange way. Like, everything you want is under interior. There's home appliances. There's cabinets.
Yeah.
Because, like, ovens and stuff are here.
Where's sinks?
Sinks are under cabinets. And then, like, if you see, there's that infinite symbol. That's all of them.
Okay.
And then it's divided into functional cabinets, which is going to be ones with sinks and ones with dishwashers.
Oh, okay. Ooh, I like the Wawel down here. The Wawel. Oh, but also.
And you can customize all of these too. Yeah, I really like the Loftly stuff. I like loft inspired shit.
The Paline. Oh, I don't know. Let's take a look at this. How's this going here?
And if you place it and then you decide you want to change it the way it looks, you can do that too.
Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to center this, but I'm having trouble
I think it was closer before.
with that.
Yeah. If you right click while you're moving something, it cancels the move and puts it back where it was.
Yeah. We gotta get rid of these windowsills.
Okay, hit the right click, choose the selling tool, then hit R, and then go to the paintbrush. Now click it. And the windowsill no. I think the tools might be hotkeyed, but I don't know if they are in sandbox mode, like,
Yeah.
1 through whatever.
I'm sorry. I assumed that the sink would be way higher than the window, but you're right. That's just how they make the sinks, I guess.
Yeah, that's how sinks are made in real life. It's really fucking awful. I hate it.
Yeah, I hate that too.
Like, this is also a loft one, so it's going to be a little smaller, but I think all of them are virtually the same height. Like, if you grab one of those other ones, like the one above the one you picked, hold it next to it. Yeah.
Yeah,
see?
they're the same. So, like, that was the Paline, right?
Yeah, see, it doesn't have any double cabinets like most of the kitchen sets do.
Well, that's dumb.
Well, I mean, you just put that next to each other.
Put this.
Yeah. Like, you're not paying for it. Oh, it's not as long, though, is it?
What? Fuck that sink. All my homies hate that sink.
You could put tree branches in here.
God. Where's the other one? The Wallwell. Maybe we go with the Wallwell.
Isn't that George Harrison song? See, this one's a normal fucking height.
Yeah, this is the one we should have gone. Why did I listen to you?
I don't know.
Yeah, see that's what we should have done to begin with. Fuck the Paline or whatever the fuck that was called. See, that's beautiful. Look at that. Flowing beautifully. Okay. See, now we're in business. We got the Wallwell fridge, the dishwasher. What is this? The oven. We got 2 kinds of Wallwell ovens.
Yeah, I think they have a more modern, and then they have a more old school style.
So okay, we need the Wallwells.
Wallwell.
Give me all the Wallwell. I want all the Wallwell. What do we got here?
It's at the top.
I know where it's at. I'm just okay. So like, what do kitchens have? We need an oven. Maybe the oven's over here. Maybe we just got counter space over here. We need dishwasher over here. Big cabinets. Let's get some big cabinets going. Does it not connect?
It should hit R. There we go.
Oh.
I don't know. Grid placement works really well sometimes, and other times it doesn't.
How do you mirror this? Is that a thing?
I think you'd have to buy a different one. Like, hit E on that side there. Yeah, no. Let's see where it says left, right.
Look at that. Beautiful. We need the dishwasher. Where's the dishwasher? That's the dishwasher.
You can open it, yeah.
Yeah, it is a dishwasher. Look at that.
Yeah, you can open all the things in this one. I don't know that you could in,
Yeah.
previous one.
Okay. Well, what else do we need? We need more cabinets. There's so many different styles of cabinet.
None of the ovens have a stovetop, like you have to buy the stovetop separately.
What is this?
It's a round cabinet for a round edge, I guess, if you want to make like an island. And yeah, there's corner ones for every set. Like with 2 different styles. And those are the hanging cabinets.
So, like...
That's for an exterior corner.
So what would go into a corner?
The one next to
This?
it. Yeah.
What goes on here?
What do you mean?
Why is there... Oh, because I put the dishwasher there. Never mind.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't know how many of these will actually fit between it. Based on how wide we made the room, you know. So you're going to have to play around.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you do?
You suffer.
Maybe I need another one of those.
Yeah, I wish it had a... Oh, there is a duplicate button real quick on this one. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think most of the houses have full wraparound double corner counters.
So what do we do?
I mean, you could get rid of that one.
This one?
Yeah. And then you just have to move everything a little bit.
But then the sink won't be aligned.
It could be mostly aligned.
It's not really aligned now, is it?
Like, you could put another cabinet there so it is a little closer to the middle. Oh, there are... Is that one thinner? That one might work in that spot. Like, if you took 2 of those thinner ones, maybe they would have filled in. Oh no, I think it's still just slightly too small.
So we need something that goes right there. Yeah. Like that. Good enough. It's good enough. It works. It's good enough. Now we need,
Yeah, the oven needs to go on the other side, or one side. All the ovens are very small, aren't they?
They are.
Double ovens?
Yeah, I feel like we need 2 ovens, and then we need a range, right? Is that not a thing? What do we call it?
Stovetop, maybe?
Stove? Yeah, there we go.
Induction. Okay, so there are gas ones, though. Like, there's induction and then there's gas.
We got this. We got the Abigail. Hell yeah. Got some oven action over here. We need a hood. Why doesn't it search?
There.
There we go. We got the Michael hood, the Yozora hoods. Got a hoodie. Should that go to the ceiling?
That's what I would assume, yes.
Is this an oven hood?
That's what it said it was.
Yes, it is. Yeah, I think maybe that's what we want. Something a little more.
Hit R. We can move it when we build the ceiling if you want.
No, I think it's fine. I think this is meant to be like not out the
Oh
ceiling.
yeah, you're right. It
Yeah.
is angled to go outside of the house.
We need a fridge. Got a classic fridge. Got a sleek modern fridge. I think we get this.
There's double doored ones if you think.
Where? Here?
Yeah.
They're not. Oh, well, I do like that one. Oh, wait. This is what we want. Fuck! We've been fucking around with this. I forgot about Cracker Jack. We gotta talk about Cracker Jack.
Oh, were we supposed to?
Mochum just brought it up because Mochum follows us on Letterboxd. Fucking Cracker Jack.
It's bad.
Oh man. So yeah. Here. you work on something now. I'm not good at this. Fuck.
Because we're a master in every other game we play.
Oh my god. Cracker Jack. So yeah, for Friendsgiving, we always watch a bad movie, and I got a movie set called Urban Chills so that we could watch this movie Demons at the Door. Teeth. Yeah, so for Friendsgiving in November we watched this movie called Demons at the Door, and it was the only place I could find it affordably available was one of those shitty DVD collections, and it was a collection called Urban Chills. So it's supposed to be like black lead horror films. It's like bottom of the fucking barrel kind of stuff. And one of the movies on the discs was called Cracker Jack. And it's like the cover is like the group of black main characters, if you could even call them characters. And they're like cowering in fear. And then there's like this like white dude with like a hockey mask and a machete and a chainsaw and his guts all hanging out and stuff. And he's got like crazy spiked '90s frosted tips or something.
Now you say his guts hanging out, but you mean he has a beer belly. You don't mean his like intestines.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
that's what I mean.
I wanted to be clear.
It's so, you know, obviously, like, you can pretty much tell, like, what's going on in this movie is some kind of, like, weirdo white killer is supposed to be coming after these black characters. So we watched it because it's like, this has to be one of the worst fucking films in this entire collection. And we kept talking about watching it, so we did finally watch it. And it's really bad. And the premise of Cracker Jack is that, like, it opens up. I don't think there was even a credit sequence.
No. It just opens up
Yeah.
straight into the first scene.
There's no credits or anything. It just goes straight into the first scene. And this group of, like, black characters at, like, a community college or something.
Mm-hmm.
They're handing out flyers for a house party. And it really took a while to even understand what the plot was. But apparently the plot was like, they never really establish who or how or why, but they're house sitting for somebody. And so they're going to throw a party, right, at this person's house. And I guess,
Yes.
I think it's supposed to be like a mansion or some kind of lavish house or something. That's never clear because all the scenes inside the house are shot in just a kind of shitty house.
Yeah, because, like, it looks like they're throwing it in their dorm. So I thought that was it, but then they also have, within the story, access to a house with a pool and a weight room.
Yeah. Like they say at one point, like, you know, oh, we're house sitting, but they say that like halfway into the movie.
Yeah, and I feel like if you were house sitting, you know, that's where you would want to throw your party, but
That is where they throw their party.
I'm just saying it doesn't look like. I'm saying if you had a pool, that's where you would throw your party, right?
That is where they throw their
Then
party.
why is there no one in the fucking pool?
Because the pool at the house that they're house sitting at is not actually at the house.
Uh-huh.
The pool that they film at is at a hotel. So I don't think they could have gotten all the people together at that pool to film. They had to film it discreetly. So it's like they're house sitting and they're going to have a house party at this house. And it's supposed to be a really nice house. But the house they're filming at is a really shitty house. And the house also has a pool and a weight room, which figure into two different kills in this slasher film. But the pool and the weight room they film at is clearly at, like, a mid-level side of the road hotel.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And they only film in those areas with up to 2 characters at a time, because I don't think you could have snuck a whole group of people out and filmed a scene without somebody getting mad at you at this hotel. But, like, the plot is they're at their college at the beginning and they're handing out these flyers for their house party, and, like, this white dude comes out of a building and starts speaking to them in Ebonics and, like,
Of course they're offended.
yeah, like, saying the N-word and stuff, and, like, they get upset and they beat the fuck out of the guy in an incredibly long scene. Like, the scenes are way too long, so there's this really, really long scene where it's POV of the white guy.
Yeah, it's like the fucking Office Space scene.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like slow-mo, like the scene in Office Space where they beat up the printer, except you're watching from the view of the printer, and they keep trying to come up with, like, clever quips every time they beat on the guy.
Mm-hmm. You can't understand any of them, thankfully.
The fucking audio is terrible, of course. You can only understand about half the dialogue. So like I didn't understand if they killed the guy or if they just beat him up. I think they just beat him up, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go about their business and they're getting ready for their house party. So it's like 3, 4 main guys. 4 or 5 main guys. I don't know. So there's like,
Yeah, I think it's 4 roughly.
Yeah.
Just, one obviously gets way more screen time
Yeah.
than the other. I didn't look it up, but I assume that's the writer.
probably. I don't know their names. Not important. So there's hat guy who wears a hat everywhere. He's got like a not a top hat. It's some kind of round hat. What?
Oh, yeah, the one who can sing.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
He's the main character, and he sings. He does like R&B singing.
Yeah, like I'm fairly sure his character name was just Playa.
Yeah. I think everybody called him Playa. Yeah, and he's an R&B singer, or he wants to be, and like he sings in almost every scene he's in, and it's bad. And we don't know if that's the joke or if this guy thought this could be a vehicle to get his singing like noticed. But he sings a lot. And then there's muscly guy who's like
Swole.
is that his name?
Yeah, his name was Swole.
Okay, why do you know all the characters' names? So there's Playa.
Like, they don't
and
say it until,
Swole.
like, near the end of the movie. Then they're just yelling each other's names a lot.
Yeah. So, like, yeah, he's like a bodybuilder. And he's, like, kind of muscly. His dialogue is very homoerotic.
Unintentionally.
Was it? Like, again, it's like, is that the joke or is that not the joke? There's Carlton, who is their like half white friend who acts stereotypically like a white guy, and they make fun of him incessantly.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a guy who's like a stoner character. There's like 2 stoner characters.
Yeah, because the stoner character's name is Spliff.
Is he the chubby one?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the chubby one. The one who's the DJ, I can't remember his name.
Well, there's the dude with the big hair.
Yeah.
And he I think he was supposed to be like a Snoop Dogg kind of character, because he kept doing like the faux shizzle kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And like he did that so much that I think they were trying to make him Snoop Dogg-esque. So there's like 2 stoners and they like hang out together. So they're prepping for their party. And they get mad at Carlton because he bought hot dogs for their cookout.
Uh-huh. Which they do end up grilling
And they grill
eventually.
I don't know why they get mad at him for buying hot dogs. Then they discover that they're out of Kool-Aid.
They sing a weird song.
They sing a song about Kool-Aid that goes on way too long. And then instead of making more Kool-Aid, they go to a rib shack to get more Kool-Aid. Like, they go to a restaurant to get Kool-Aid. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And the guy that runs the restaurant is also hassling the half-white guy. In fact, he says, I've told you guys before not to bring white people in here.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a whole scene about that. What does he say to the swole guy?
About what?
About climaxing.
I don't remember.
Because there's a comeback at one point where the swole guy is talking to the rib guy. And he says, better do that quick or I'm going to climax in your mouth.
Uh-huh.
It's like, that's not a clever comeback. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't remember what the dude says.
Yeah.
Because this dude is the Harbinger. archetype. The dude who runs the rib shack. He's he's explaining to them that you don't throw house parties. They're like, we need ribs and we need Kool-Aid for a house party. He's like, you're gonna throw a house party? I also would like to point out, because I don't know how you didn't remember, there is the most god-awful ear-piercing record scratch noise at certain plot points in the movie.
Yeah, they do like a record scratch noise, and it's really bad. Like they really should have taken another crack at that one. Also, most of the soundtrack is just like 3-second loops. Mm-hmm. It's just like
I'll say it's 30. It is 30. It's just all very samey.
I don't think so.
Okay.
It feels like one rotation of a record to me. Like the loops are so short and bad, and they don't even like loop very well. Yeah, they're talking to the rib guy, and like, again, it wasn't clear to me at this point where they were having the house party or what, so I don't know if he was talking about the specific house they were going to be at, or if this is like a general warning or a regional warning in the area. But he tells them a story about a house party that got thrown in like the 90s, because they're just listening to 90s music. And a white guy didn't get invited, and he came and he killed a bunch of people. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, he brings that up, and then it's never brought up again. But again, I don't know where this was supposed to have happened, or if it's like an urban legend that probably didn't happen, or if it is something that is like on record as happening locally or at the house, or I don't know. But he's like, you can't be having house parties because this could happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's like such a weird warning. And then he goes to the house party.
Yeah.
And he's the first one that gets killed. And it takes him so long to die. Like, literally, he gets his throat cut, and it cuts back to him 3 times in the process of dying. What is he screaming when he's dying?
Oh, hell no.
He's just like, oh, hell no, oh, hell no.
Yeah, over and over and over again.
He's just like laying against a fence outside with his throat cut, bleeding to death. But he's still just screaming. He just screams forever. Oh,
wait, we do have molding.
Oh.
This is in sandbox only.
Yeah, so that's like to go around the ceiling and stuff, I guess, right?
I'm sorry, continue.
I'm trying to think of what else is even relevant to the film, because, like...
Try not to think about the one big scene.
Oh my god. Yeah. So, like, the second person to die is the main character.
Mm-hmm.
He's the second person that gets killed, the playa guy. So... his whole subplot is he's trying to, like, get with this lady at the party. And they're, like, flirting. And then they basically agree that they're going to go meet in the jacuzzi or whatever. So he meets her at the pool. And again, this is a pool at the party, but they can't film the pool as a party because they could get in trouble with the hotel that the pool is at. So it's just them at the pool, just the two of them. And he won't get in the pool because it's going to make his dick shrink because the water's cold. So she's like, well, I'm going to go to the bathroom and then I'll meet you in the jacuzzi. So she goes to the bathroom, and there's a really long scene of her in the bathroom taking a violent diarrhea shit.
Mm-hmm.
They thought that was really funny. And while she's taking a violent diarrhea shit, he goes to the jacuzzi and gets in, and he's like singing to himself and stuff. there's a really scary scene where he like jumps up on the railing of the jacuzzi and slides down into the jacuzzi, and I just feel like it would have been so easy for the actor to have face planted against the cement side of the jacuzzi.
Yeah, it was not a very big jacuzzi.
Yeah, like I was like, man, this dude could have absolutely bashed his fucking brains out and died right there. So that was scary.
That's where the true horror is.
Yeah. So he gets in the jacuzzi and he's like hanging out, singing to himself, and then of course the killer sneaks up on him, and the killer drowns him, and like holds him underwater and kills him.
Again, a very, very long scene because it's cut with the lady having the diarrhea.
Yes. So I was like, well, I thought this was our main character. He's dead. Well, fuck. So then the lady gets out of the bathroom and rolls up on the jacuzzi, and of course she's gonna find this guy dead. And he is. He's fucking face down, floating dead in the water. And like, she like gets in the jacuzzi and she's like shit talking him. She's like, you're not gonna pretend to be asleep now. You've already riled me up and all this stuff. And like, it's like, homie, he's dead. And then she like picks up his head and like tries to push it into her crotch or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Before she finally realizes he's dead. And she like flips him over in the water and she's screaming and then she stops screaming because he's got this big, huge cartoon erection in his swim trunks, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like he's dead, but he's still got a boner. And she's like looking around and looking at the boner and looking at the camera, like, uh-oh, tee-hee. And then she fucking starts sucking his dead dick.
It's okay though, because later.
Well, but like she starts sucking his dead dick, and then it cuts to a whole other scene.
Yeah.
And there's a whole other scene. And you're just like, okay, that guy died and she sucked his dead dick. I guess that's their character arc. And then it goes to a whole other scene. And again, there's this, I feel like the next part is the DJ fucking the lady upstairs.
Yeah, I think so.
And that's a really long part because like they're fucking.
What is his name? Bling! His name's Bling! That's right, his name's Bling!
The DJ's name is Bling. We're gonna do a recitation now. You be the DJ. We'll do a recitation of how they fuck.
What's my name?
Bling.
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 What's my name?
Bling. And they do that for
She also goes, oh, work it a couple of times.
Yeah, she keeps going, oh, work it. Oh, work it. What's my name? Bling. It's just like this awful fucking dead delivery. And that scene, again, is so long because they're doing a joke where you see POV of the killer sneaking up on them to kill them. But the first time it happens, it's one of the stoner guys, and he's like, hey man, you got a light? And then him and the Bling guy, argue back and forth, and he fucks off. Then they do it again. Mm-hmm. POV of the killer sneaking up on them. And it's like, the joke would be is this time it is the killer, but this time it's not the killer, it's the same guy, and he needs rolling papers this time. I don't know why you need a light before you need the rolling paper, but whatever. And then the third time it's finally the killer. So it, like, literally you have to sit there and watch these people have fake sex for like 15 minutes before they finally get killed. And they get killed by the killer frisbeeing vinyl records into their necks.
Yes. Which took us like almost the entire scene to figure out.
Yeah, because the scene is lit very badly and you couldn't tell what they were. So I didn't know what he had done to them at first. But when that scene ends, we cut back to the jacuzzi and she's still fucking sucking this dead guy's dick.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I guess we're going back to this scene. but she's like still sucking his dick, and then she like yanks her head back and fucking cum shoots one way.
That's the way you remember it because your brain wants it to make sense. Not what happened.
Okay.
They shoot like shaving cream
Yeah.
off the side of her face, then she pulls back.
Okay, yeah, it is like a spurt of shaving cream shooting off on the side, because obviously the dick sucking is off screen. Like you see her head bobbing up and down. Then yeah, shaving cream shoots in one direction, and then homie starts coughing water up in the other direction because she sucked him.
He came back to life.
He came back to life. Yeah, she sucked his dick back to life. So if you're ever in a situation where somebody's drowning, let them die. It's the moral of that story.
Why don't these clip together? I wanted to have like a huge sectional going on here. How much space does the chair take? You okay?
Yeah. Are there any? The only other kill is the stoner guy.
Uh-huh.
How does he kill that guy?
He chokes him out for a solid hour because he starts choking him at 3:19 until 4:20.
Yeah, they tried to do some kind of 420 joke there where he's like getting strangled and he's watching the.
Yeah, they're in a car.
He's in a car. He's like hotboxing a car, and like he starts getting strangled from the back seat. And he's like really high, and he's watching the clock in the car, and it's 3:19. And he, even though he's choking to death, he starts, hitting his blunt real hard, and then it suddenly turns to 4:20. So we're like, okay, is he hallucinating that it's 4:20, or did he get choked for a solid hour? Like I don't know. It's really dumb. There's also some scenes in there, though, where you see the white guy who they beat up in the beginning pull up to the party.
Mm-hmm. Like, towards the end.
Yeah.
Because, the dude comes back to life, and he and the lady are like, we gotta go warn everyone at the party.
But then they don't.
Well, they run all the way back from this house they're house sitting.
Yeah, they're supposed to be at the pool of the house. So they're like, we got to go warn everybody. And then there's a long scene where they're running back from the pool. So I don't know how far the pool's supposed to be.
And like they get back and they just sort of play it cool. They're like, yeah, man, what's up? Hey, where you been? Hey, you owe me money.
They don't warn anybody.
In fact, the woman's like, oh, I'm going to go shower.
Yeah, she gets to take a shower. They don't warn anybody about anybody getting killed. But before that, there's a scene where the white guy pulls up to the party and comes in and can't, like, there's nobody there.
Yeah, because that's when they finally say, oh, there's somebody killing people. And then everybody freaks out and leaves. Okay, so as they're running out, that dude who they beat up before is coming in.
I guess I remembered that scene out of order. But then the plot twist is that it's not the white guy killing people, it's Carlton, the guy they make fun of for being half white.
Will this fit back here? Oh, well.
What happens to Carlton? Do they kill him?
Yeah, he calls the police, and the police show up, and Carlton dies in a shootout with the police.
Okay. It was a movie. I mean, they had dialogue and cameras and everything. I can't deny that.
Also, it didn't fill the screen.
Yeah, I don't know what the aspect ratio was, but it was like letterboxed on all sides on the DVD copy we have. I'm not sure what the deal with that is. Crackerjacked.
You're not going to talk about, like, the epilogue scene, though? Where they're in college, or later?
Oh, yeah. There's that scene at the end where the the playa guy and the girl are at school, and they see that white dude walk by. So he goes and he has a conversation with him. He apologizes for beating him up, and then they have a whole conversation about like not being comfortable enough in your own skin to let other people be comfortable in their skin. Where, like, yeah, obviously you shouldn't make fun of your friend for being half white, but also you really shouldn't be cool with this guy using the N-word because he is just a white guy, you know what I mean? And I don't know. None of that made a whole lot of sense. But they apologize to each other, and then they're friends. And then the white dude turns around to walk away, and he's got the hockey mask sticking out of his backpack. And the player guy's like, oh no! Like all crazy, like in Troll 2 or whatever. So I don't really know what that implication was. Like, was he killing people? Was he just, maybe he's just a hockey goalie? I don't know.
I got so caught up in the idea of big couch that I forgot where TV would go.
Oh, where would TV go?
Because, like, I guess I could get rid of this door. But I like having both.
Yeah. I mean, maybe TV goes... I don't know.
Yeah, we can't see it from here. Like, there was a projector thing you could do. Oh, wait. I think you could... Well, we'd still need a wall for it, though. I don't think there's a projector screen. There is a projector.
Anyway, yeah, I don't think we can really recommend Cracker Jacked. Also, they just start calling him Cracker Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're like, oh man, it must be that Cracker Jack who came and started killing people. It's like somebody tried to make Killjoy and failed, is the way it feels to me. But Killjoy is a terrible fucking movie. But Killjoy is way better than Cracker Jack. Do you agree?
I think so. Like, Killjoy's not the worst movie I've ever seen, but...
Most of them trying to justify watching this movie to themselves. Sometimes you gotta space out and watch something really bad. So, like, the thing about this one is, like...
If you want me to suggest a bad movie for you, I can, because if you haven't seen The Pumpkin Carver from 2005, I think,
Well,
it's actually really entertaining. Like, it's bad funny.
It's a good 2000s era one.
I don't want this carpet. Can I get rid of that?
It's only 78 minutes too, so it's got that going for it. It's just over an hour.
Oh, is this how we build stairs? That's interesting. I may have to build the floor then. I'm like a bird.
Oh yeah, you said you can fly, huh? What happened here?
Yeah, what happened here? Don't tell me to shush.
He's screaming into the mic.
I'll scream into the mic if I want. It's my stream.
Here said, "You landlord skill unlocked. They can fly now." Mojim says, "I watched Hot Dog Casserole recently. Are you familiar with that?" No. What is that?
That's a dish, not a movie.
I've never heard of that.
You could be a hot dog casserole.
You could be a hot dog casserole. That's true.
All right.
Oh, it's a short film by the CKY guys,
Ah,
but Felissa Rose is in it. Yeah, I think she is married to, was it Jesse Margera? Because he's like one of the dudes in CKY. Do you hear this referencing that mug root beer TikTok she sent us? Is that an official TikTok? I didn't notice that.
I'm thinking we leave this part as like a little balcony on both sides. You know what I mean?
Huh. Oh my god, those are all official mug root beer TikTok. Yeah, that's some unhinged marketing.
Official mug moments.
That's like, who was the sub chain that had the animals that sang?
Quiznos.
Quiznos. It's like the Quiznos shit back in the day. That Quiznos shit.
Trying to do, but okay.
The Quiznos sponge monkeys. Is that what they were called? No?
Yeah.
That's right?
It is, yeah.
Okay. That sounds familiar, but I didn't remember them being named, I guess.
They really need to fix that, where this thing that tells you how tall the bricks are tends to hover between your, or behind your, guy, like your fucking keyboard shortcut.
Yeah. It could also be a different color so it doesn't blend in with the transparent brick. Locked out. Oof, it's moody in here now.
Okay. How does stairs work?
Oh, you just gotta doodly doodly doo up the stairs, you know?
Mm-hmm. Maybe I will get rid of this door, just so we can have a...
Yeah.
These rooms are ridiculously large, huh?
I don't feel like they're ridiculously large. I like a big room. Here says, didn't Quiznos tank right after that, despite being popular because of it? I don't know if it was like right after, but I don't think they lasted.
Yeah, I feel like they kind of just petered out.
Yeah.
Okay.
like in the 2010s or whatever.
Something like that. 2 hours. I think I may stop.
Okay.
I have been very brain dead today, but I still wanted to try to do a completely creative endeavor, and well, we didn't do great, but we did something.
You got 30% of the living room, 20% of a kitchen, and a bunch of brickwork.
How do you like the ceiling?
I hate it. I hate it, to be honest with you.
But nothing costs anything in sandbox modes. You could try. You can throw spaghetti at the wall.
Throw spaghetti at the wall.
You're not even out the cost of that spaghetti.
So someone says, when am I going to post pics of all my U2 vinyl? I don't even have a joke for that. I don't have any U2 on vinyl.
Which is weird. I feel like we got that album for free, you know? Like you were required by law if you had an iPhone to have that album.
Yeah.
Why didn't they mail out vinyl?
They should have. I'm trying to think, like... I mean, I have a lot of non-metal on vinyl. I'm going to start cleaning my records alphabetically next year, and I'm going to post pics of all of them in the Discord. So you'll get to see...
So leave while you still can.
You'll get to see some of my non-metal collection. You get to see my Paul Simon records. You'll get to see...
You got rid of that Shaq one, though, didn't you?
No, it's still over here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I do have a copy of Shaq's rap album that Amanda gave me. We should share unlikely albums. You know what I just bought? That's pretty fucking cringe. I just bought the new Beatles Red and Blue re-releases. Like it's like their post breakup best of albums. And they just did re-releases on vinyl, and I got both of them. Because I do like to listen to some fucking Beatles every now and again. Beatles and Beach Boys I'm into. So there's that. Also got the box set of Ozzy era Black Sabbath singles there.
You bought Iowa
on 7
a while back, too.
I did. I bought a Slipknot album a while back. I posted that on Discord. What was my first vinyl? The first record I ever bought myself was Sublime's 40 Ounces to Freedom.
It was a picture disc, right?
Yeah. It was. I still have it. I don't think it probably plays very well because I did not collect vinyl at this point in time. I was still in high school. I bought it at a Hot Topic, and I had a record player because my dad had this old 70s like Sears stack record player that I wish I still had, but he threw it out after I moved out. But I still have some of the records that he had with it. But I had access to a record player, and I liked Sublime at the time because I had stolen a Sublime CD from my sister, and I saw that record at Hot Topic, so I bought it, and I never really listened to it that much. But then after we moved into this house in like 2010, that's when I started collecting records, and I think the first record I bought at that point was Pagan Terrorism Acts from Acid Bath.
Oh, really?
Because I bought a copy of Pagan Terrorism Acts, and I bought you a copy of Satan is Watching by Lonesome Wyatt.
Oh, yeah. Is it Acts or Tactics?
Pagan Terrorism Tactics, yeah, my bad. I'm fairly sure that's the first one I bought after I started collecting. And then I just bought kind of random stuff. When you made that U2 joke, I was totally gonna shoot back like, oh yeah, well, I bet you like Sublime. I mean, Sublime's got some good stuff. They got some problematic stuff.
I mean, that's our age bracket.
Yeah, yeah. I don't. Motion says I definitely had a Sublime shirt from Hot Topic. I don't dislike any of that music. I mean, growing up, my favorite band, and still one of my favorite bands, is Nirvana. Like, I love Nirvana. And I listen to that, you know, like, at least once a year, I go through, like, a week where I listen to a bunch of Nirvana. So, yeah, I mean, I really like that era of music a lot. But, like, Nirvana was my, like, first, like, musical infatuation, I guess.
What are you gonna play tomorrow?
I don't know. I'm putting off playing Maniac Mansion until a time where Tirith has, like, some time to, like, hang out and watch it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I've got more demos and stuff. I'll find something to play tomorrow. Anyway, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. And we'll be back Wednesday. And then I think Wednesday will probably be our last stream for the year. Because we got Christmas coming up. And I just think we should take the last week or so off. And then we'll be back in January. Alright, so we'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.